As we have entered into 2026, Nigeria's new tax policy, which has already been enacted and it is going to start being active on the 1st of January 2026, has actually shaped the way we will be handling our finances, taxes, and including savings. One thing you all can agree with me is right now, traditional bank savings will become less attractive. Like putting your money in the bank is something that is not even advisable for you to do. And there are so many reasons why I am saying this. And yes, the tax policy does not affect small, mini, micro business owners that earn like maybe 1 million naira yearly. Before it was like 1 million naira monthly, but you don't know the rate at which this tax is going to hit, because mind you, the tax policy is divided into parts. So there are major tax that are hitting major big business owners, and there are still some mini tax, all right, that's still going to hit individuals. So imagine when you have your money in the bank, a lot of tiny tax will be taking your money away. Now, these are the reasons why you shouldn't even be keeping your money in the bank anymore. I'm not saying it's not advisable. Of course it is. That is one method that everybody has been making use of so far to keep their money. But what I'm trying to say is right now the value of keeping your cash in the bank has a higher tendency of reducing. Imagine saving up to 50 million in the bank and then you wait for complete 1 year. The value can drop down to 20 or even 10 million, not just only because of tax, but because of tariff, because of how high things are, like how expensive things are. So you might be saving your money that, okay, I want to save for a rainy day, or I want to save for old age, older stuff. But just within 1 year, you begin to realize that even the worth and the value of the money you have saved in your bank has drastically been divided into two, or it has reduced below, like maybe divided into four, say, and that is what you have as the worth of the money you have saved in your bank. Now, there are other reasons why I wouldn't advise anybody to save in the bank anymore. The first one is that the interest you get from your bank savings can also be taxable. So if you're the kind of person that saves money to get interest, like from bank, which is good, but you know how this thing works. You don't touch the money, you don't use the money, it is just there. You don't ask for the money, so the bank just holds the money. So when you receive interest, it is not as much, like the interest you get is not so much of a profit. And that same interest can be taxable. Like they can tax your interest. So your full interest is not even coming to your account because it's going to be passed through tax. So your interest can be subjected to PIT, which is the personal income tax. And the tax can be as high as 25%, depending. All right. The second reason is that bank uses your deposit for business. So yes, I mean, if you have been hearing things like that, well, there should be another video where you hear it again and again and again, because bank uses your money for businesses, investments, and loans. So for the banks, as long as you don't touch that money, they can continue to reinvest your money and continue to use your money for loans, continue to use your money for investment. Why you like, even if you get interest, it is not much. That was why I started with interest. Okay. So while your interest is very, very small, very, very low, and then the value of your money, the worth of your money is still dropping like month by month because of the increase in things. I mean, you don't know what is also going to go high again. You don't know if it's going to be fuel. You don't even know if it's going to be food. You don't know what will go high again. So the more you keep your money in the bank, the more value it loses. So I'm not saying this so you just rush and go and start withdrawing your money. No, I just want you to be aware that savings is good, but do not save for a rainy day, because right now, if you start stacking up money that you are saving for a long time, like you want to save for 5 years, 10 years, the value will continue to reduce, and you will not, it will be hard for you to get the exact worth of what you have saved in the next 10 years. Do you understand what I mean? Number three reasons is the push towards cashless economy. The CBN, the Central Bank of Nigeria, has been encouraging digital payments more with stricter cash payments. So currently, though it depends on the bank you are using, I think the maximum you can withdraw is in a day, whether it's 500,000 in a day, I be in a week. There was a time where they said it was a day, then I don't know if later on they changed it to a week, making the use of physical cash a lot harder, because they are trying to encourage digital payments. And why are they trying to encourage digital payments? It is because digital payments is just numbers. Like, it is numbers. Somebody can send you 500k right now, and the digits will just appear in your account balance because it is digital. So it is just number that will be sent. All right. That's why when you go to the bank and say, okay, I want to withdraw cash, I want to withdraw like 50 million naira cash right now, you don't get it immediately, because when you put your money in the bank, they don't leave the money there. The bank makes use of that money for business. So when you come urgently or suddenly to ask for that money, especially if it's a big amount of money, you're not getting it immediately. They will tell you, okay, these are the process you're going to go through. You sign this, you do that, you do that one. But behind the scenes, what they're trying to do is they're trying to cover up to raise that money you need. So before you go through the whole process of filling all this kind of stuff, signing, are you sure you're the one? Maybe you're trying to get like 10M, and then maybe you're coming, maybe it took you 3-4 days. Within that 3-4 days, they're trying to gather up the cash of that amount. And I don't know if you can really do 10M in a week or in 4 days right now, because of the cash limit that is currently happening. So with this, I want you to know that these people are very much aware of what they are doing, because the cash in the bank are being used for business. So when they encourage cashless society, cashless economy, it is easier to move just digits, right? The only time where they are consign is when you ask for cash. When you ask for a huge amount of money, then they begin to like look for how to cover up that your money and give to you. I don't know if you're getting my point. The fourth reason is the challenge for long-term savings. Earlier in this video, I already said that if your goal is to save for a rainy day, then you are doing it wrong. Don't like, gone are those days where you get to save your money for a rainy day. Right now you can even save, and within the space of 1 year the value of what you have saved has reduced drastically, and maybe the thing you want to even get has increased times 10 because of high tariff, because of this tax, all the stuff like that. And additional to this tax, because you are saving for a rainy day, you can be saving and you can be getting taxed. Now imagine you are saving for a rainy day and every month your savings is being taxed. Do you see how wild it is? Do you see why I say traditional banking is not even advisable right now? So if you would want to save, you can, but don't say you are saving for a rainy day. That's my point. Instead of saving for a rainy day, I'll advise you to invest for a rainy day. But like people would ask, what kind of investment? I can't just carry all my money and rush into investment, all those things. So here are other things you can also do with your money in such a way that it also gets to favor you, and you don't really get this tax thing being hit on you hard. Do what to like this video. Also share this video to help someone out there. Share your thoughts on what you think about this video in the comment section, and click on the plus sign button to subscribe to join the family. Now, these are the things you can do. The first thing is you can save in crypto. You know, there are some crypto coin you can buy that the value will not reduce, even if it is the value is meant to change, it's going to go higher. All right, like Bitcoin, like Dogecoin, like Forsage, like Meta Whale. So my best advice for you is to find a crypto expert that really knows what they are doing and they have gotten results for other persons, so that this way you can entrust that they will guide you towards the right path. Now, most of you would be saying, okay, I don't want to buy a crypto coin. Like, I don't want to start buying coin that I don't know if it's going to drop the next day. Fine and good. You can save your money in crypto apps. There are apps like Bybit, there are apps like Binance that you can get to save your money in. Now you're not buying crypto, you're not buying any coin, so you're not scared if it's going to go up or down. No, you're just converting your money into dollar and saving it there. And there are also other apps like Trust Wallet, Token Pocket, where you can just convert your money. So I know you wouldn't want to maybe withdraw your money from the bank and put there, but if you're someone that makes money on a monthly, you can choose to save your money into those kind of apps. This way you avoid the tax. Okay. But remember what I said, which is the third thing I'm going to advise you. You can no longer save for a rainy day. You can only invest for a rainy day. That is just the best way to go around this tax of a thing. Because savings will attract depreciation, because the value of your money continues to reduce if you keep on fighting to save. So all you need to do is to just invest more. This is the time where you need to start up that business you've been overthinking to start since 2 years ago. Start it now, because even if you save the same amount of money that you need to start that business in your bank, the value will continue to reduce because that money will be taxed. Okay. And if you don't have any business in mind, or you are afraid that the business you're going to try out can not work out, like it will fail, this is the time for you to go and learn a digital skill. Like, do not sleep on any digital opportunity right now, because this is one thing you can do from the comfort of your home. As a student, stay at home 9 to 5, and you can bring out your time and be learning this digital skill. It could be copywriting, it could be web designing, it could be SEO, but make sure you learn a digital skill and start building online, so that this way you can earn more. Because the only way you won't feel this tax is when you earn more. See, even if you are being taxed, eh, as long as you are earning more, you would be less concerned on the amount that is being removed. The only reason why you're concerned is because your savings is all you have, all right? And you've already saved your hard-earned money in the bank. So you're now worried because you don't want them to continue to remove from the savings you are keeping to help yourself during the rainy days. Do you understand? So my best advice for you is to learn how to earn more. So go look for digital courses to learn. Go look for people who can guide you, who can coach you. Go through their data, go through their information to be sure that they are real coaches with reasonable results, and then go and learn, like just start learning under them immediately. Okay. Another thing again you can do is you can opt for tax exempt government bonds, so that this way you, like if you're a government worker, you can opt for things like that, so that you get exempted, like you don't get taxed. And then my last advice for you is, if you have big savings, you can jump into shares. All right, instead of just keeping the money in the bank, you can use it for shares, and the profits from that is way bigger than just interest you get from the bank. So these are little changes that you can do that will prepare you for this tax of a thing that is coming to hit Nigerians. It's not something that is going to be negative or bad. No, not at all. But it is just a wake-up call on how much you have to improve yourself to be able to live a better, more advanced, enhanced life. Like, you cannot depend on your savings anymore, and you can no longer put money in the bank anymore and chill. You have to invest, you have to be smart, you have to think smarter, work harder, move smarter. It's not just about working hard alone. You have to work smart, you have to move smart, so that this way this tax of a thing does not stress you out. So if you have other advices for other persons, drop them in the comment section so that we all can learn from it and use this to get ahead as we go in 2026. Remember to like this video, share this video to help someone out there, and also click on the plus sign button to join the family and subscribe. All right, and also share your thought on what you think about this video in the comment section. I will see you guys in my next video. Good luck everyone. Thank you.